Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to get this yellow, greeny gold look with a peach lip accent. If you want to see how I got this look, then let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm starting out already with my primer on, which I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I set it with my MAC Brulee. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette, and I'm using the yellow shade there. That's pretty much the only matte yellow I have at the moment. I'm going to have to stock up. I'm going to have to look and see about getting more, because as the spring months are coming and summer, I feel like, although this one's good, I don't know, I feel like there's other kinds out there, like different shades of of yellow that would be awesome. Anyways, I'm just taking this on. This is my old MAC 217 brush. It's the it's a synthetic. No, it's the real hair. Yes, the real hair one. I'm using a stiffer brush today, just because the stiffer the brush, the more color this is gonna pack on, and that's what I wanted with this eyeshadow, is to pack on the color. So I'm just taking basically just this one eyeshadow all over my lid, up to just above my crease, and blending it out. It's a beautiful sunny day today, and it feels like spring even though it's not. So I was craving a bright eye look. So here we go. Next I'm going to take my Brow Bone shade, my usual Urban Decay Strange, and I'm just going to apply that on the brow bone just to blend this all together. And I'm going to go back with the same brush with no product on it and just blend those two things together. Okay, just going to put a little bit more yellow on here, outer corner, until you're happy with it. Alright, now, if you're following along with this look, after you have your yellow laid out, I'm going to put, because I wanted a little something extra, so I put yellow shimmer on top of it. If you want to keep it matte, add some eyeliner, be my guest. Add whatever other glitter you want. This one's pretty glitter, but no. So I'm going to take two shades out of two of my Pat McGrath palettes. If you don't have these, use whatever yellow goldy shimmer you have. And I'm going to take from, I think this is the Decadence one, or she redid it with the Star Wars packaging. So I'm going to take the gold out of this one on my finger, and I'm just going to pack some just on the inner half of the eye here. And then I'm not taking it all the way out, I'm just kind of taking it, keeping it in the utmost inner parts. And then I'm taking, I never remember what this one's called, and of course there's no names on it, but it's the one, it's that one. And I'm taking this shade right down here, this beautiful, it's one of her special shades, really pretty reflective light gold in there, and I'm going to tap that directly over top of what we already had applied underneath. And as you can see, it gives a very beautiful multi-dimensional gold shimmer. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, if it's translating on camera the way it is in real life, but it looks beautiful. Okay, so it's super simple. I'm going to apply some winged liner, probably black, and then I'm going to finish my foundation and the rest of my face, and I will be back to complete the inner corner and the lower lash line, because I'm not 100% sure yet of what I want to do. I have a few eyeshadows pulled out here that I want to work with, but we'll see what ends up happening. Be right back. Alright, so I did my foundation. I used an old one, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, seeing that they have a new dewy one. It's not here in Canada yet, not that I saw, but it kind of made me want to whip out my old one and just to use it, so I used that. What did I use for highlight? I used my Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter. I thought a nice light gold would go good with this look. And then for my Cupid's Bow highlight, I just used a combination of the Amrezy and my the Balm Mary Luminizer, an oldie but a goodie. My pan is like falling out, but anyways. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I have my little buddy here. I don't know how long he's gonna stay here for, but anyways, I'm going to go in with this eye pencil from Makeup Forever. It's just the yellow one. I just want something for the yellow eyeshadow to stick to. I find for the way I do my makeup, I find this really helps make it last all day. And then before that, actually I want to do something a little bit different, so I'm taking this, it's an iridescent green. You're not going to be able to see it. But it's from Rimmel, and I'm going to take this on the inner corner here. And I'm going to apply it in the inner corner there as well. I just want something a little bit different, because it wouldn't be a Natasha makeup tutorial without something a little bit different. And I'm going to take some of the Pastel Goth palette on my pencil brush. I'm going to apply that on top of that eyeliner that I put before. I can't talk and do this at the same time. Okay. And then I'm just going to bring it about halfway, not too far, because then I'm going to take this shadow from Makeup Geek. It's called Voltage. It's from her old collection, it's not from her new collection. And I'm going to take that on, where's my little brush? I'm going to take that on my tiny little detailer brush here. And I'm going to apply that on the inner part and join it up with the matte. And I'm just gently blending it over top to blend them too. I'm sorry he's making that noise. I don't know why he doesn't like me talking. Like, he's super quiet on me, and then the second I turn the camera on and start talking, he just starts making that growling noise, like, he just wants to sleep on me. Okay. And then for the inner corner, I kind of want to take like a little bit of a yellow with a green shift. So that looks like really harsh on the viewfinder. I don't know why. In real life it's not. I feel like I say that in every single tutorial. Anyways, I'm taking from the Subculture palette the shade Electric. I'm going to try and put that on the inner corner on top of that green that I applied. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how. I feel like I might want something brighter, but okay, I get it. One moment. My phone's ringing. Okay, so I'm back, and I forgot to apply the one thing that helps blend my shadows together that I love to do. I'm taking this Fenty Beauty highlighter in Hustler Baby, and I'm taking it on a dual fiber brush, and I'm applying that on the inner corners. I forgot to do that while I was doing my makeup earlier. I usually do this off camera, but I do every once in a while show that I do it. So yeah, I just find that ties everything together. For me, not everyone's gonna like that technique because not everyone is the same. Okay, so for the inner corner, I kind of wanted a little more flash of green. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head real quick what I can put in there that's kind of like a yellow duochrome green that will look awesome. Oh, I'm not prepared. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Natasha Denona Alchemist palette in that green. It's like a what do you call that? Holographic, but not really holographic. I'm just going to take a little bit of that in the inner corner just to intensify the green. They're perfect. So using that over top of the shimmer really helps bring out this shimmer. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay. All yellow look with a little bit of a twist. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera of the green, but there's green there. Okay, so I told you what I'm using for highlight. For blush, I'm going to go in with a lipstick again because it's my new favorite thing to do. And I'm going to take the same lipstick that I'm going to use on my lips. It's a peach shade. It's from YSL. Now, I don't think I've ever used this technique with these kind of lipsticks before. Usually you want to stick with more of a matte and not such a creamy shade, but we're going to see how this works. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my hand and work it in with my MAC stipple brush. What is this, the 130? And I'm just going to lightly tap on my cheekbones or the apples of my cheek area, and it's working out quite well. I'm not sure if this technique is going to work in the summertime once it gets hot, and I have to put my hand here because I have my window open. It's blue sky for once, and I don't have it in me to cover it up, but it's also giving me a glare on the side of my face so I can't really see. Usually I use a card to block the light. There we go. Now the trick with this is to not work it too much. Just tap it in just enough and then leave it alone, or else if you work it in too much, it's going to start to disrupt. It's going to start to disrupt the foundation underneath. I do have a little bit of powder down for the powder I used to fill in my pores, but it didn't disturb it, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm going to use that again on my lips after. What am I going to do next? Let me just blend a little more of my highlight in, because it tap a little more over top. I love the dewy look, glass skin. Okay. Looks good. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish my brows, apply mascara, and come back and I'll finish the rest of the look. Okay, I lied. I finished my brows, but I came back because I needed to add something else to this look. I felt it was kind of missing something, so I went ahead and added green eyeliner to the waterline. So I'll do that on camera because I didn't want to come back and just be like, hey, this is what I did. I want to show you how I did it. So I'm taking my Urban Decay eye pencil in the shade Freak. Any light green eyeshadow eyeliner will work. And I'm going to just wipe a bit of my eye waterline before I do this, and I'm using this to pull down my eye a bit just so I don't touch the makeup underneath. And then I'm going to take this eyeshadow in the shade, I'll show you what shade it is in 2 seconds, I just need to do this before it sets. So I'm taking a flat pencil, a flat brush, and you have to be careful with this step because it's going to go, you're going to get eyeshadow in your eyeball. It's just inevitable, at least whenever I do it. So basically I'm just setting the eyeliner with the green eyeshadow, hate that, just so it stays on as long as possible. And the green eyeshadow that I used for that is another eyeshadow by Naked Beak in the shade Fiji. And it's this color right here. My hands are dry, so nothing's swatching properly today. But that's the shade right there, and that's me testing out which eyeliner I want to use. Okay, now that that's on, I'm just going to go back in with a smidge more of my yellow eyeshadow. Just to touch up there. Okay, and now I feel like that's more of a completed eye look. I'm going to go now and finish my mascara, spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus, come back and I'll show you the final look with the added lip, okay? For real this time. Okay, here is the final look. I'm actually really enjoying the way it turned out. I just went ahead and put the lipstick on because it was quicker that way, and I mean, how many times have you watched someone put lipstick on? Do you really want to see it every single time? If you do, I'll do it. If not, I'm just trying to find ways to make videos shorter so they're more easier to watch. Anyways, I used the YSL lipstick in number 30. This is an old one. It's a Rouge Volupte. Not that that's going to tell you much because you can't really see it, but it's just this nice, pretty, peachy color. I will swatch it for you so you can see. I thought it went really nice with the green and the yellow. Ooh, get back in focus. And for lip liner, I used my NYX lip liner in the shade Tangerine. Okay, that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel really inspired for spring. It's now going on the second week of March, and I'm just feeling like spring's gonna come, and I'm basically down with like darker looks, so I'm going to be doing a lot more like lighter, more spring. I mean, I might do one or two more like darker vampire looks because I still like those every once in a while, but you're probably going to be seeing a lot more light spring looks coming towards you. What am I trying to say? I don't even know. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!